Hey, everybody. No, I'm by myself, trucker. You're good. I'm good up here. I'm good. I just gotta keep an eye out because we're expecting another storm here. And it's supposed to be like now, but it's moving in. So I will stay up. I'm not gonna try to show videos tonight because with storms and everything, you all know how my internet gets. Dorian, I'm glad you're safe. I'm glad your power's back. I was really hoping you would be able to have your power back. You're good. You're good, trucker. You're good, trucker. I want you to rest. If you fall asleep, you fall asleep. Right now, you need rest. You need to starve that cold by resting. Or flu or whatever the hell it is. You're good, trucker. You're good. Let's sit up here and talk, yeah, if I have to. Yeah, I don't mind. I can be a talker if I need to be. I've done it, and I know it sometimes gets people bored, but okay. I actually got to see the Queen Supreme. Actually, they're doing Becky and Roxy are actually doing pretty good together. I just hope that they don't go overboard with it, but they actually are doing good. No cows. They're all jumping around. They're going out, still going after each other. That's nothing new on no cows. Um, Beauty thinks she's untouchable. She's making smart stuff. Um, I'm sitting back and watching because there's a group on it right now and watching her ass. So, yeah, I'm sitting back and I'm just watching and see what they do. She fucked up. Hey, SJ. Good to see you. Good to see you. Scott's in chat. He's staying down in chat tonight, resting. He's got that cold. He's still got that cold or flu, whatever's going through him. So he's going to stay down and chat and doze off if he doze off. But he knows he's allowed up here cold. Yeah. My air conditioner just went off. I had to have it on because this next storm that's coming in, it's making it hot, humid. Anybody that's in Oklahoma, if you have any kids that are under 17, under 9 o'clock is curfew. Apparently, with all the shootings going on down in Tulsa and Oklahoma City, and we have a little couple of protesters, not many down where I'm at. Um, they put out a 9 o'clock curfew on the teens. They don't want no teens out if anybody does any protesting. Teens are not allowed. So I was kind of busy looking into that stuff too. So finding out what's going on. Um, Two of the guys would laugh at me earlier when we got that first thunderstorm that went through. Which Dorian ended up seeing because it was a fast moving thunderstorm. Dorian's not that far away. You know, he's only like 2 states over, but it was a fast moving storm. Um, yeah, it was trying to get these birds in their cages right away. That was fun. Not. I just don't want to take a chance of stepping on any birds if they're like on the ground chilling or whatever. But they're in their cages or sleeping. Because as soon as I put the curtain down, which I put down, you all know I put down at 7 o'clock, 7 o'clock, 7:15, my time. Um, they all get quiet and go to sleep. Uh, excuse me. The thunderstorm don't help because it's like a lot of weight. There's Trucker.
Hey, what's up?
You're supposed to be resting, bro.
Ooh, hold on, let me get my headset. I'm getting
And,
the feedback.
and you might want to check to make sure you have YouTube off, hon.
Alright.
All right.
Oh,
Cool.
hold on. That didn't work. I gotta change the thing here.
Hang on, I got to turn off my air conditioner. Ugh. Yeah, it starts to go off after I said I'm going to turn it off.
There we go.
All right. Trying to let you rest down there and chat. Well, you do look a little. You do look better than you did yesterday, though. Still
Oh
a little
yeah.
bit flushed,
But
but it's not. But it's
even
not.
better. Shit, I feel better even with this morning.
That's good.
This
That's good.
morning,
That's
shit.
good.
I had a rough time keeping the truck in its lane this
Yeah, you were
morning.
saying.
What the hell's up this morning? There.
A comfy?
Yeah.
There you go.
Do something here. No, that ain't gonna work. Oh well.
There you go. Were you on your phone or your laptop?
Phone.
Um. Yeah, it's just. Yeah, I've been running around with my head cut off because we had one thunderstorm that came through, and trying to get these birds in their homes real quick. That was fun.
Right.
Because Missy, she drew blood on me today.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
What's up with the birds attacking you?
They didn't want to go in. She didn't want to go in. She's the only one that did, though. The other birds went right in when I told when I started coasting them. She's the only one that's being the stinker. She's the only one. Yeah, we have another storm coming in. Just said. And this one's taking its time.
Let me see something here. Hold
Which I'm glad because then that means anybody that does stupid shit this week or tonight, it's going to be too much raining for them to even stay out. Because Tulsa gets flooded, and so does Oklahoma City. The certain streets. And then when you come down my way, there's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 6 areas that floods down here. So he's checking something. He'll be back with us.
Oh shit! I'm just looking up the one.
I thought, shit. And this weekend, hell, they even sent Dan home early today.
Huh.
An hour early. Because the storm hit that bad.
Yo, today, he, whoever.
Yo, like, hee hoo, Everett.
What's going on, Everett?
He's still resting, but he can't. He was gonna stay in chat.
Yeah, but
But
I couldn't leave her alone. I figured I'd come up here instead of leaving her alone.
it wouldn't be the first time. It's not gonna be the last time, Scott. I'm used to it. But
So
I
how are you?
appreciate it.
How are you today, Everett?
Yeah,
I
how are
know
you
you're not,
doing today?
and no, Everett, you're not the first one either. SJ and Dorian already beat you.
Well, actually, Dorian beat everybody.
Yeah,
Dorian came in prior and let us know he wasn't going to be up at first because of the storm that I just had. He got because of his past form of storm. Um, they lost power and then they just got power back, so he's back now.
yeah.
So we're good. But like I said, Judge doesn't come in tonight, and I know he rewatches the stream. Judge, just sit back, don't do anything. Someone's already on Beauty. Let her read. She's gonna she's gonna be going down. And I'm gonna sit back and just watch. She's starting a whole bunch of shit and telling people to go ahead and do their best to her. So guess what? I'm sitting back because there's another group that's been on her and they're taking care of it. And that's my cause. Say back out because I don't even fuck with that group. Oh, and I just found out today, which I didn't know. Marty Music, anybody that used to follow him, he had passed away, and I didn't even know it.
Yeah, and guess who also passed away the other day?
Hmm.
I'm just going to give you a clue. Dukes of Hazard.
Oh yeah. Ray
Roscoe.
Horse.
Roscoe. Roscoe.
Yeah. No, not Roscoe. It's the other dude. It was the last one that came in after Cletus. I no, is that Cletus? Was it Cletus he went by on Dukes? But Horace, he passed. His last name is Horace. I think it's like Ray. But he's the one that passed. He was only on the Dukes for like 4 or 5 episodes.
Well, the people saying he's the one that had the dog in Dukes of Hazard, and the one who had the dog is Roscoe.
Yeah, Roscoe had the dog and everything, right?
Yeah.
But they're saying the other guy passed.
Oh. Let me
I'll
see.
have to.
Hold on. Wait, I can't.
Yeah, that one. I'm gonna research that quick again.
Yeah, 'cause I swear it's Rascal. 'Cause they said it's the one. People saying it's the one with the dog,
Give me a
and Rascal's
second.
the only one that had a dog in that show, in Dukes of Hazzard.
Okay, actor Rick Horse, known for playing Deputy Cletus Hogg
Oh, Deputy
on the
Cletus
Dukes
Hawk.
of Hazzard, had passed away at the age of 79, according to multiple news reports. And when I go to Encyclopedia, yep, he did.
Is Rascal still living, or did he pass?
Let me check. Let me check.
Yeah, we're back talking about old movies again.
Yep.
Uh, I'd be surprised if Rascal's still living.
Let's see.
Hey there, Hum Along. How are you doing today? Happy Friday to y'all, to you too. I wish I could say I'm having a good Friday, but I'm not. Well, better than yesterday though, and this morning I'm doing a lot better.
Yeah, let me get my glasses on here. They have tiny print on this one. Okay, let me try that again.
Yeah, you can hear the rain.
What on your side it's raining?
No, is it raining there? Sounds like it's raining.
Uh, not yet.
Sounds like it's raining.
You're probably hearing
That's cool.
our
Hum Along.
lovely uninvited visitors trying to get in, which I have it blocked again.
What? Oh.
Hmm.
What?
Wiki.
What ails you? What do you mean by what ails you? There, Hum Along. Yes, even Hum Along says he hears it too.
Okay. You probably
Hey,
hear the field mice trying to get in. Okay.
no, it sounds like raindrops.
Roscoe, let me see. 5.
Oh, yeah, I've been sick yesterday and this morning. I just feel a little bit better. I wasn't planning on coming up on the panel today, but I was going to hang out and chat. But then I was like, you know what? I'll just come up so Jen's not by herself.
I appreciate it though. Give me a second, I'll tell you when he. Oh, they're saying he passed away in 85.
Oh, okay.
He had pneumonia.
Ah,
And when he passed away, he was 88 years old. Yeah, I thought he was still around too, but
right. I hope I'm better. I feel better tomorrow. We're talking about Roscoe on Dukes of Hazzard because I thought it was Roscoe that just died, but find out it's what Cletus. You said.
Yeah, it was Cletus. Yep, Cletus passed. Yeah. Yeah, Wikipedia even said 85 that Roscoe went. So,
Yeah, because I thought it was on Roscoe. Because on Facebook, people saying he's the one with the dog, and I'm like, okay, only person with a dog on Dukes of Hazzard is Roscoe.
right. Which he's already passed back in 85. So that was Cletus. Cletus is supposed to be in the program of the Dukes. He was Boss Hogg's cousin
Hmm.
or nephew, excuse me, to wife's his wife's nephew, and he hired him in because he didn't have a job. Yep, yep, yeah. That shocked me because he was young. I mean, yeah, he was 89, but I mean, still, that's still young. To
Right.
me, it is. Yeah, it's under 100, so it's still young. And then when you turn 100, I change it again.
Shit, I would be lucky to see 80.
Shit, I'll be lucky if I see 90. The way everything's been going.
Shit, you already passed 90. You're about 100 and something.
Yeah, I feel like it. Feel like it and sometimes look like it.
Nah.
Scott came up. He didn't want me sitting up here by myself.
Yep.
Let's see.
Good luck on that one. If you do, you'd break the record, I believe.
Good luck.
'Cause I think the record's like 105 or 106, I think.
Right now, the record's sitting at 107. Or no,
Oh,
108. Excuse me, 108. We do have one veteran that's still alive. And he is 108 years old. I keep up with that one. I keep up with that stuff. Because I think it's very, very interesting. Because they're getting to see more of the world from the start when they were a kid until now, what they're seeing, what's happening now. And I can
right.
imagine a lot of them are shaking their heads. But from what I understand, if everything goes right through the Supreme Court, the veterans should be getting better benefits and getting help, along with people that are disabled and the mental health, etc., etc., etc. So we'll wait to see what the Supreme Court does. Yep, yep, you're right, Hamon.
Oh, the hell's my water
And yes, you can.
right
As long as you're able to get out, exercise, and everything, and eat the right, they say the right foods, but as long as you monitor what you eat and stuff, you will. Oh, do not get that teriyaki sandwich from McDonald's. Nobody. That's gross. A teriyaki chicken sandwich, don't get it.
there. And what, you tried it?
A friend of mine did, and he bit into it. He ended up throwing it away because he said all you see is veins in it. And that's
But
gross.
all you see is veins in it.
Veins. Vessels.
Yeah,
Every
I
time
know
you
what you
think
said.
about that is gross.
I would have took it back. Got another one. Because it could have been just that piece of chicken.
I don't know, but that was enough to make me sick and turn away from it. So
Hopefully, I feel better tomorrow, so I can get me something to eat. I have not ate all day, and I'm not planning on eating today.
I told you to try to get some crackers and soup.
Uh,
That'll help. Because you're not putting no food in your system, that's just giving that cold more energy.
yeah, some people can beat that.
Yeah, some people can beat the. Yep, beat the odds. Yep, that's very true.
I think I do got NyQuil. Let me see if I do. If I do, I'm going to take that now.
You're not driving anymore tonight, right?
Oh, no. No, I'm done.
Okay,
Yep. Blue NyQuil.
all right. I'm making sure.
Let me make sure it's not expired. I don't know how long I had this for. Nope, 7 of 26.
Yep, you're good. I remember, Scott, I used to be a nurse too.
Yeah. Yeah.
Been around all that shit. And how I never got sick in freaking the nursing home and shit is beyond me.
He probably never inhaled the smoke. That's probably the reason why.
Maybe. Oh, I hate what for cigarettes. I inhale
Yeah,
it.
because no, Humlong says his dad smoked cigarettes since he was 13. Every physical, his lungs and breathing organs were perfectly clean. He had a solid core yet. So that's why I
Yep.
say he probably never inhaled the smoke.
Well, that's the same thing with me. They've taken pictures of my lungs and shit. My lungs aren't even showing that I smoke.
Right.
So there's some, it just it depends on the body,
Yep.
and not everybody's body's the same. Hold on, hold on. I gotta get in the habit of putting my glasses one place. That way I don't have to keep on. Right. Okay.
Yeah, I'm the same way. I would be the same way with my beer. If the doctor ever tell me stop drinking, nope. Why? I don't have no reason to stop drinking.
As long as you ain't going overboard with it, it's fine. But like, there's some people that go way overboard. It does affect the liver and your pancreas. Trust me, I seen my one friend go through it. He ended up having to stop because he's in really bad shape. But I've seen him and it took him out.
Right.
As long as it's like I said, people would use common sense and monitor their stuff, moderate what they do, you'll be fine. Now there's some stuff that you inherit through genes that can't be helped. Like with me with my thyroid, that's gene inheritance, which it skipped a generation and went to me. Now I'm hoping it skips my kids' generation and my grandson's generation. I'm hoping those two get skipped.
Right. No, I'm not taking it as a joke because I know you're more likely you're serious. It's just it's good that his lungs and everything's all clean.
Yeah, that's good. I mean, I'm glad your dad's lungs are good and everything. That's why I said it's just like me. My lungs are, like that. Every time they take a X-ray, I even seen people go from healthy to oh wait,
Oh yeah.
healthy to medicated.com or medicated coma in under 6 months. Yeah,
Yep.
not a good idea to roll the dice. Exactly. Bingo. I agree. I agree with that 100%.
Oh, we knew what he was talking about. We know you meant coma.
Yeah, I understood that. I understood that. My husband's or he has dyslexia. He he only has a third grade reading level, so sometimes my husband can't spell right. So I end up figuring it out what he's trying to say. Like if he's at work, he has to text me and stuff. His spelling's not very good, so I know, I watch.
I hear now that vaping though is worse than cigarettes.
Oh, vaping, it's depending on what vape you get though. If you get the vape that is just pure liquid and doesn't have anything like the filter, yeah, that's all water and that will build up in your lungs and oh god. My one friend got told by the doctor she needed to get off of it or switch. Yeah, you just gotta be careful with the vapor, which one you have, hon. Because there's a couple out there that are just pure water and they will fill up in your lungs. And the person I'm talking about, she's older than me. I'm not gonna say her name or anything on here because she doesn't come on YouTube. But she's older than me. She's up in her 90s, and and her doctor literally had to tell her she had to either change her vaping pen wherever she had for vaping to a different one that doesn't have the extensive water in it. Because she ended up in the hospital like 3 times with it.
Right.
That's why sometimes you see me, I'm like cringing when I see some people do the vaping. It's like, I hope that's not the water one. And I know Paul doesn't do that one. Paul's very, Paul
It's,
vapes.
it's not
But
just the water; it's the nicotine and all that other stuff. Because
yeah,
there is water in with it. It's just
but the studies are finding more and more that the water is the one that is mostly being inhaled mostly and it builds up in your lungs. I like Paul. Paul has the right idea. It says I can't vape. Every time I try any kind of vape, I get nosebleeds.
Ooh.
The nurse at the hospital didn't believe me. She gave me a vape to try to hold me over till I get out because she knew I was like jonesing for a cigarette and shit. And no sooner I try to take that vape, half hour later, my nose is bleeding. So I can't do vapes. It's something either they said like it's something in the cartridge or the filter is what's doing it to me.
Yes, hum along. I do. And what it is with me, I got real sensitive nose, and I can have my nose being pushed a certain way, not hard or nothing, and it'll just start gushing out blood.
Shit.
Yep.
I'm wondering if you ain't having one of your polyps that's extended and it's like popping the blood vessel.
I don't know, but oh well, it is what it is. I think what I would have to do is, if in order to take care of it, is go in there and then get my nose scraped out.
Yeah, I got nose and ear and throat doctor. And that's only like a day thing where they just go in, they do what they need to do, knock you out, of course, and then come out. You're only in there for like a half hour. Uh, let's see. You have to spend around $100 for a proper starter pack. Yeah, that's what
But
my husband ended up doing. He's got the $100 one, and my husband vapes, but he vapes with the different fruits and stuff, and he does chew, but he chews with the coffee flavor. But yeah, technology that's coming out nowadays. Let's see
I don't
here.
know. I never vape. I don't vape.
But
I
you
used
start
to smoke, but I stopped smoking.
but you start saving a tons of money when you just use the juices. Yep. Yeah, you do. I mean, I agree, you do, but my body will not let it. I mean, I've been doing real good here lately. Actually, it's like last month. Yeah, last month I only got like one card. That actually lasted the whole month, that card. Oh, Scott, if you haven't seen it, you're gonna see that red thing up on top when we do the streams, just till Monday. And I already talked to StreamYards, and StreamYards like, if you read in our rules, he said you know that you got 10 days, and I said yeah. I said I'm just letting you know that it will get paid on Monday. I explained to
What
them
was
how
that
my
thing?
pay my how my paychecks go, so that way they
What red
know.
thing?
Up on top, you'll see a red thing that'll say that the StreamYard needs to be paid. That they tried taking it out of my account, but
Oh, on StreamYard's page, not up here. Okay.
yeah, on StreamYards. So if you see that, just ignore it. They already know. They already know. I explained to them once again. So now they have it documented that if it doesn't get paid, it will get paid on this date. by this date. The other one that I had when they had changed date was because they had it too early, and then I would have to restart, you know what I mean, restart the whole thing over again.
Right.
Uh, oh my. Yes, like I said, sorry for no videos, but my internet's gonna be wonky because of the storms.
And I'm not planning on firing up my laptop.
Yeah, well, you're resting, hon. Now it's saying it's gonna come in at. Now they're saying that that storm's gonna be coming in later on tonight. Nice. Means I'm gonna be up all night long tonight. Again.
I'll be some rumbling that.
Oklahoma storms suck.
Oh.
Don't get me wrong. I love Oklahoma because I love how it's laid out and everything, and I love the people around where I'm at. They're all nice.
What do you mean by you'll be some rumbling the next couple of nights?
Huh?
Yeah, Hamlon says I'll be some rumbling the next couple of nights.
Oh, he means thunderstorms. He's talking about thunderstorms that they're going to be having thunderstorms where he's at. Okay, come on. You're a guy or a girl? Sorry. Yep. That's what. Yeah, that's why I knew what you meant. Are you a guy or a girl?
A dude. All right.
Okay, good.
Okay.
Okay.
No harm. We're just curious because Hamlon's also can be a girl's name too. You just didn't
Yes.
know.
Yeah, as Scott said, it could be a girl's name too. That's why I asked. Didn't mean to come out like it sounded like I was coming out bleh. This way, if I say, when I'm talking, I say home along, I don't go saying she when you're actually a he. Let's see. Hold on.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Okay. Oh, okay. I've heard of that song, but I never heard it all the way through. I'll have to. Okay, I'll have to check that out. I'll have to listen to it. I've heard of it, but I just never listened from the beginning to the end. Uh-oh.
What?
The birds are going wild outside. And now they just stopped immediately. Oh, I wonder if we have a predator in the neighborhood. That's the only time I hear the birds like that is we have a fox. Yeah, there's a fox roaming around, a coyote. Now we got to watch out for the mountain lions.
Right. Oh, okay. Hamlon.
They just went off again. And the bears. Man, the birds are loud. And it's not a familiar attack or warning. Maybe they're just signing for, saying about bad weather coming in.
Under this cow for a year.
I ain't worried about it. I know that. I know I ain't going outside past dark time because I ain't getting.
Yeah,
Excuse me.
I'll check it out later, Humlo.
I don't want to. I don't want to get caught up in the. If there is a freaking protest starting tonight. Yeah, they have Oklahoma City on curfew with the teenagers. They don't want no teenagers out with the protesters if they do protest. Give me a second here, homo.
Oh, he's talking about his other channel.
Homo, did you have a different name?
You'll have to go click the link. He posted a link to his other channel.
Because I know Emo Howling Wolf. Yeah, the trolls did win. Yeah, they did. Hold on, I'm Gen T. I used to be up on the thing with Emo. Yep. If you remember Gen T, that's me. I've saved Emo's ass a couple of times. He almost had his channel taken down a couple of times. And then when Emo did me wrong,
He's like,
I
I,
said goodbye
well,
to him.
yeah, do Small World.
Oh, yeah. Small world, definitely.
It's a small world after all.
See? It's me. Oh, your username has been that? Why don't I remember your username? And then why don't I remember?
Justice.
Okay, yes. I remember that.
Justice for Lady D.
Yeah, well, Lee Di's another one. That's. Oh, God. The memories. Yeah, well, the trolls cracked her, too. Or she did that one set on emos. She cracked. Yeah, I know. She's not realizing that he's getting her in trouble. So much trouble. Not really. You just don't see the other side of it. He still does the same shit. He goes in there and starts crap with give me a second. He still starts shit with the shit show. Every now and then, if Drama Dome goes live, he'll go in there and start some shit. And if not Monkey, if what's her name? Flying Monkey, he'll go in there and start crap with her. Oh my god! Don't Fat Dan, I remember him. No, well, I did one with him because I went up and I gave him hell because he decided live streaming and him jacking off.
Alrighty.
Yeah, I that was about a couple of times I had to go up on his and chew him out. Yeah. Now, Drama Dome Andrew's changed. I mean, he has changed.
Alright, Jen. I'm gonna jump off here. I'm already half asleep.
All right.
Alright, I'll be in chat.
All right. You have a good night. Be fall asleep. Love and hugs.
Yep.
I don't have that video, but it's floating around on YouTube. It's floating around out there somewhere. I won't show it on my channel. I ain't getting struck down. I ain't having it struck down. Hell no. He's going to be in chat here. He'll chat with us in chat. And I do have the link. I'll post it out again. And if you want to come up, you're more than welcome to. Anybody's allowed up, really. Yep, I know you're here. Yep, I know them too. Yep. Well, you know Grampy Lobster passed, right? Grampy Lobster is no longer with us. Tatted Abacar, I think he changed his thing, his channel. I go over to Burnt Toast, Queen Bee, yeah. And then I'll go over like the No Madness Life, people like that. Grippy Lobster was mad at me. I'm a type, which he never understood. I'm a type of person, you sit there and tell me someone's doing something to you. I'm going to do my own investigation. I mean, I believe you, but I'll still do my own investigation. I'll check out the person and stuff. And I like to conversate just to see what frame of mind they're in shit. And the person he got mad at me was with Michelle Best, not Michelle Best, but that one girl that was like topics are off the fucking wall. I can't think of what her name is now. But yeah, I went over there and I was just being nice, I wanted to check out and see exactly what's going on. That's the type of person I am. And he got mad about it. Oh, Nemesis. Yep, I know Nemesis. Exactly. Yeah, and that's just how I am. I want to see both sides. I want to see exactly what's going on, so I know for myself to either be removed, stay away from that or what. I had no problem with her. She always conversated with me in the chat. She never talked. She never brought up Grant Field Officer or nothing when I was in the chat. She was always talking about what was going on in the world. And so it's like I said, some of her topics were off the fucking wall. But apparently she's a truck driver, so. Exactly. What really happened? Yep. Yeah, very small world, but that's okay. I'm glad you're able to find our channel and you're able to hang out with us. We love that you're here. We love that we can talk to you and everything else. Joke around, have fun. I'm not a band happy person like some people are. Never have, never will be, never was. Oh, okay. Cool. Well, you're more than welcome to come up home along anytime. You're open invitation. You're more than welcome to. Um, I need you to one day hop over in my channel so I can make you mod over my channel. I gotta go through my mods. I gotta once again go through my mods and get take down the ones that don't even come in no more. I know they're busy in real life. Trust me, I mean if you watch when I was up there, trust me, I tried. I tried. He just has other ways of thinking. Yep, he's his own worst enemy right now. Yep. He brought down his channel on his own. And he didn't like the fact that I would not tank my channel. I wasn't no. There's no way in hell I was taking my channel. Trust me, I've been through hell and back, and I'm still standing. Oh, how long? If you ever remember back in the old days, that's all I want to do is hang out and have fun. For a while there, yes, I did close the panels because we had a lot of porn, people coming up and doing the porn shit. So I, chose to close it for a while and just started reopening it back up. So yeah, I'm waiting for the old crew to come back in. The good ones. Hey Cindy. Hope you're having a good day, Cindy. Yes. Yes, it has. I mean, a lot of that back in the day there it has. The only thing I don't like is Home Alone is the fact when it went outside of YouTube and it started going to real life. That I don't agree with. You know, hating people outside of YouTube. Oh, sure. Okay, there you go. Fireflies in the sky. You're at work, hon? Yeah, Scott's in chat, Cindy. He might have fell asleep by now because he was starting to doze off. That was me typing. He's looking a lot better than what he did yesterday, though. Cool. Yeah, he came up for a little bit. He didn't want me being up here by myself, and yeah, like I said, I'm used to it. I told him to get rest. Yeah, I'm familiar with Vaughn. I've talked to him. I've jumped up on one of his streams one time. I don't hang out in his streams anymore or anything like that. Not since he did what he did to his kids. Yeah. Yeah, I've told him to get a couple things too, Cindy. I said about getting saltine crackers and either Sprite or ginger ale. And green, yeah, that green tea too. I forgot about that. Yeah, he was up here for a little bit. Then he started falling asleep and he popped back down in chat and said because he started falling asleep, so he's just listening. He probably fell back to sleep. Yeah, but Vaughn, yeah, he's a character and a half. Hey, you're supposed to be going to sleep, not fighting. Stop beating, don't go after, stop beating each other up. No. Let's see here. Yeah, he seemed pretty beat. I know that feeling. Oh, yeah. You you ain't kidding. I recently watched Eviction Saga. Oh, he did get evicted from his place? Now that I didn't know. That's how long it's been on that one. That's how long it's been I haven't watched him. And nobody, like the Geek Room, they don't even do him hardly anymore. Speaking of from the Geek Room, Frank comes in every now and then. Comes in and says hi. Oh shit. That recent? Damn. Yep, it happened early this month, I think. Oh shit. Oh yeah, TGR. They did some emo stuff way back when. Yeah. The only segment I did not like, and I think that's why Grampy Lobster even got more mad at me, is the fact that they were trying to go to emos and they were just going to show up there uninspected. I got pissed because that to me is showing that you want it to go further. You want him to be pushed further. He's already pushed. You're actually going to disturb and make him go overboard because you want to send him a joke or be there for a joke and content. That shit I don't agree with. Thank you. I'm glad another person agrees with that. Thank you. I mean, I don't give a shit what you do on YouTube, but when you take it outside of YouTube for content, nah. That's when I stop. The details on that link I sent. I tell people outright I will not play punch touch the poo. Exactly. I will check out that link. I will check out that link. Thank you. Oh. Sure must be moving in. It's getting dark. We only start getting dark here at only starts getting dark at 9:30, not 10 after, so that's why it says the storm's coming in. Oh yeah, there's been a lot of old shit. Yeah, hold on, I'm cleaning my glasses. Trying not to get a headache at the same time. Okay. Let's see. Are you also on Twitch? I didn't see them in chat. I have a Twitch account, but I don't use it. I only used it one time for emo. That was way back. And I haven't used it since. Which is now, isn't Twitch X now? Because, well, yeah, it was last time with email, and then I tried signing in again. I was banned from signing in. So, yeah, I just stick to here now. Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah, I'm banned. Eldon banned my account for no reason. So I don't bother going over there. And plus, I heard over there in X, they're even worse. The trolls. And I don't need to deal with that shit. I got enough over here. Which it finally calmed down enough for, where people are starting to come back. Because they see I don't hang around with the idiots. What's that? I never heard of that before. Hum along. How about the gorgeous George Yard? Yard. I never heard of that one, Home Alone. Is that a creator or is that... Who's chirping? I never... Okay, I'll check it out. Thank you for sharing that link. I'll check that one out. No, the newest locale is Beauty Beauty. Beauty Beauty and Bullhorn Betty. And Lisa Richards. And then there's another one called, her name's Julie. I forget what her thing is. But, yeah, she's not all together up the stairs. But her and Ema would get along real good. Yep. Yep, but she's back, from what I understand, she's back on the street again. Back on the street and cut off on, able to not to stream as much or beg for money and all that like she was. Oh, I can believe it. Now you want to talk about that's a true scammer. All she wants it for is drug money. Big time drugs. Not the marijuana. She wants it for the cocaine and meth. As soon as she gets put in a facility and when she gets out, she's right back at it. Yeah, of her drug dealer, yeah. Yeah, she was using that. She was using everybody else's cash app because hers was shut down. Oh, jeez. I give her I give her less than a year to be around anymore. And she's doing that. She's not going to be around this year. If she combines all them together, yeah, she's not going to make it. Ugh. There's another one. Were you around for the Shanny for Christ bullshit? Sorry, folks. I know I'm a drama free thing, but we're talking about way back here, guys. If she keeps going down the path that she's going home along, yeah. I am so glad she lost. I am so glad she lost parental rights to her kids. Now it's just the animals that I'm worried about. And I'm glad I'm not in PA no more. I think that's the only reason why they went back to PA. They heard that I was in PA, and it was funny because when they were moving back to PA, I was moving down here to Oklahoma. So they were probably thinking that if they got in touch with me in PA, I would take them in. I was like, nope, hell no. Oh shit. Yeah, they were just remind me of people that just doesn't want to get off their ass. People think that things have to be handed to them. That's what they think. That they have everything handed to them. And what she did to Jason with all that inherence that he had, wow, that blew my mind. Remind me of those. Reminds me of those times. They have a crash out about every 5 to 7 years. Yep. Yep. Well, they ain't planning on getting evicted. They're in Jason's uncle's house. He tried throwing them out once and it didn't work, so they're back there. So the uncle's paying for all the bills, and that's about it. And they got their own way. They got a place. And the uncle won't do nothing about it. The uncle tried doing everything in his power. Tried scaring him, everything, and it just didn't work. And the uncle, I guess, got handed on by the other family members of Jason's, and they got to say where they're at. But that house is trashed. All I know is somewhere in Florida. That's all I can tell you, hon. That's all I know. He's in Florida. In Florida, living in a trailer. That one of his, I guess his carny boss, when he was doing the carnival, whoever his boss was for the carny, got that set up for him. So I don't know. He hasn't been brazen enough to show the outside yet. I mean, now he goes and streams live when he drives or goes anywhere, but when he gets near the area where he's at, he shuts it down real quick. He's being smart by that way, but I guarantee somebody already knows, either the Kiwi Farms or the Geek Room already knows probably. I let him alone. I let him do his thing over on his channel. I leave him alone. He leaves me alone. The only one I still wonder about, let me see if I can think of the name. I know we lost a good person. I just can't think of the name. I can't think of her name anymore. Hot girl. Good luck. Come along. He hasn't been really laying anybody up on the panel. He's back to talking with, from what I understand, someone said that he's back talking to Lady Di. Because apparently him and Lady Di, are talking again. Your channel could be a neutral. I tried that before. Nobody wanted to use my channel as a neutral ground. I tried that before. So I pretty much don't do that anymore because nobody really wants it. So I just keep things the way they are. Do what we do over here. Okay, I call her. Well, we're over here. I call us all misfits. Misfit Island. Just come over here, get away from drama, get away from the bullshit, have some fun, pull up videos when we can, and all that stuff. Yeah, that's why I stopped a lot of the drama. I mean, I'd done it before. I had to where I could have a good, I had a good streams where I didn't have drama at all for years. And then when the new group came in and everything, poof, there's where the drama started. And that's where kind of everything sank after the bullshit with emo and everything. And the little shit that they tried pulling with me. Because like I said, I'm still here and I'm still standing and I don't plan on going anywhere. Just gonna keep on doing what I'm doing. So you have a good stream, and I have Chucker, which he's a good guy that streaming with us. His wife Cindy, she's real good. Positivity. That's what I want to try to keep in here. Paul, he comes up, he's funny. He's the hangout crew. I mean, you're never going to get away from the drama. That's given. But you can control how much drama you bring in. Oh, God. Last time I talked to emo or did anything with emo was 5 years ago. That's how long it's been since anything with emo. And I still ain't talking to him. And I won't. He's got a lot of shit he needs to straighten up. He can't get that the pandemic is over. A large chunk of people went back to regular life. Yeah. With emo, there's times where emo forgets that YouTube is fantasy and the outside world is real life. He gets those two mixed up. Yep. At one time, I was monetized too. At one time. But then when I saw all the fucking shit that was going down and with what the trolls were doing and shit, I stopped. I let my monetize go. I didn't want it. Plus, the fact they take too much out. They take too much out of your straight, your super shots and stuff. When I sit there and try to set it up, it's a pain in the ass and confusing. Exactly. Bingo, you nailed it right on the nail. They all know the boundaries. I mean, I understand people like making money on here, which is no problem. No problem with the all. But they have to remember that they're not gonna get the same pay all the time. It's on here, it's like rainy day money. Like you play one of those cash games on your phones or tablet, whatever. That's rainy day money. Nobody understands that. This isn't a permanent job or anything unless you got over a million plus like Mr. Beast and that shit has, where they're going to be constantly having the money roll in. Otherwise, it's like I said, it's rainy day money. And a lot of people don't understand that. It's like I don't look for money on here. I look to have a good time, friendship, and everything. Because I don't get out all the time because I have to. Well, even now, I have to use a power chair to get out and about. I can't walk. When I go out of the out and about, I can't walk. They don't want me walking anymore out and about because I fall and I end up in the hospital with having to get stitches or whatever. Yes. Yes, you have to treat it as a bonus. Yes. So it's like I said, I ain't looking for money on here. Never have, never will. I got talked into something that I should have stuck with my gut with and stayed away from. I learned a lesson and I'll never do it again. Now, do I have my PayPal still in my thing? Yes, I do. But I tell people only if they want to. That is up to them. Make sure you have your bills and everything paid. And if you want to contribute, you're more than welcome to. But don't sit there and you know what I mean, boy about it. And I still have my receipts. I still have all my stuff up on my channel and my videos, showing receipts and everything. And everybody knows that, I'm legit. Right. I worked hard to be, where I gotten, and it's like I said, I'm just starting over, and I'll get back up there one day. But it's like I said, I ain't gonna worry about monetizing, worry about super chats because why? So somebody can have a fit? Nah, I ain't in that competition. No, thank you. I'll keep doing what I'm doing. Be here, make friends, and enjoy company and all that. Exactly. Be realistic. Exactly. Don't play the high school games. Because we're not in high school, we're all adults. Now, do I get a little bit excessive if I hear about somebody hurting their pet, animals or hurting people in the real life? Yeah, I might step in, but there's a reason why I'm stepping in. Because I got that much of a heart of gold where I'll push to make sure make sure that animal or child or whatever is safe. Or if we are, with disabilities, I'll stand up for them too. I have disabilities. Everybody knows I have cerebral palsy on here, back issues and all that. I had a stroke about 2 years ago. This was what, in the evening, this is what keeps me, busy in the evening. Because my husband goes to bed early because he works. My other family member sometimes up, sometimes sleeping. And I'm normally up. Meet new friends on here. And eventually one day, if everything's friends on here and we're good and everything, one day we get meet up in person. I met several people in person. Two that were bad. I wish I had never tried to help, but it's like I said, I have a heart of gold. And that's my fault. But it's like I said, I'm learning every time. Shit, I met PD. Oh, God. I met PD. I met Copper Trucker. Shit, I met Tammy Linlin. And, oh, what was it? Upstate. What was it? Upstate. South Carolina or North Carolina? It was the old dude. If you remember him, come along. But he apparently he had passed. I got like a notification. Somebody sent me a notification that he had passed, I guess, about a year ago. That guy. Ugh. All right. Gary Snowflake, yep. I never met them. I never met Plantation Man. I never met him. Heard of him, but never met him. Great Bee Lobster. I know him. See, Great Bee Lobster, I really do think I know him because he looks like somebody when I was little that my mom and dad were friends with. And I still say I know him. Gary Snowflake, he got mad at me because he got drunk one night and he was being disrespectful. He wouldn't stop. And I did. I removed him. I kicked him out of the stream. And Skeeters, I don't know them. That one I don't know. I never heard that one. The skier or whatever it's called. Never heard that. Who? Snowflake? Mike Nelson impressions, no. Not that I know of. Nah, not that I know of. Unless it's in his parties or purdies, whatever you want to call them. Those little videos he used to make. I do miss Gary Snowflake, though. Some of the videos he put out was funny. Oh! Okay, I never knew that. I'll have to go through it. One day I'll have to see if his channel's still up and I'll go through it. Get some laughs. Yeah, me and some of his some of his videos too. I mean, I laughed. I mean, he had a great sense of humor. I mean, there was laughter and shit. But when he got drunk, that was a whole different story. And I think that's what got the best of him is the alcohol. All right, I'll check it out. Check it out. And he drank. And that's the only thing about Gary is when he drank, it's like he didn't realize that his sense of humor was going overboard. And he started getting disrespectful, and everybody knows I don't put up with disrespect. My hand twitched. Ugh, I hate when it does that. Thank God I had nothing in my hand or it'd be going flying across the room. Stars crying at my door. Yeah. I mean, but otherwise, I mean, it was, everything else was good. Now I just got to get a laptop that works with 5G better, and I can start doing other things. Hello to the lurkers. You don't have to sit there and lurk. You can come in and say hi. I don't bite. I nibble, but I don't bite. I mean, I go back through my videos sometimes and I look at the good times, where everybody's laughing, having a good time. Yeah, persistence is the key. Exactly. Stay on top of it, don't back down. If you let somebody back you down, then look you up. You ain't gonna get anywhere. All right, it's that time here to say who else is live. Give me a second here. All right. But when we shut down here, persistence is the key. It sucks to hear that overused term, but it's true. Yeah, I agree. You are correct. I agree with you 100% there. Okay, besides us being live, which will be closing down here shortly, we got Locale Rewind that's live. Are you serious? And they are doing, of course, Beauty. Perplex TC, she's doing whatever she's doing. Darren Dobson, Help You Grow, he's doing stream promotions. Keys Construction, doing some kind of football cards. Pillows Outdoor World is doing his horses in the barn. Lunatic Froggy's live. Let's see. Joy Charity is doing updates. Marco K Gaming is doing a game on the Death Standing 2. David Jap is doing topic on, which is working with Madhouse. And they're doing topics on Collins and Bigfoot, stuff like that. Hapaphonics is doing Omega. The Gaining Ground is doing live chat. Intel cameras are showing everything from Iran, Israel, Skyline. Sin and Sassy are doing Amberlyn Reed, so-called shorts. It says Angel Stadium, Los Angeles, resistance with the ice. Apparently there's protesting over there. Elevated Truth Social, Friday night closeout sale. Elsie Jornita is doing something. I have no idea what. Just J Hip. is doing streaming from, I guess, the Pug TV, HTHTV. It's calling Scam Baiters. Goddamn Podcast is doing Shani and Reb. Wow Kitty showing funny kitty videos. 11 Fox News. Pop Hit Music is doing music on Ed Serene, Rihanna, and Selena Gomez. Official Yogi is showing Yogi stuff. Every Day with Jay. Doing coverage on the BJ bullshit or Brittany J bullshit. Connor Kopp is doing tornadoes in North Dakota. Power Slap is doing the slap games. You know, it's the PS5 slap game. Titanium Built is doing Compare Brian Kobe's Case. Ceiling Fan Man is doing Top Secret Jobs. Who Shall Be Not Named, which is Nader, is doing the stream. I can't pronounce this guy's name. And he's doing coverage on Ethan Klein. The Enforcers are live. They're covering the war. Kobe Shanabi. No, I guess he's doing chill stream. The Trap House is doing a boxing game. News. Unlock the Reality. And talking about protecting kids and all that. Ricky Berwick is talking about fish tanks. Bubba After Dark is doing a paranormal thing at a scary school. The Girl with a Microphone is doing something on Ethan Sue's Sand Black. And that's it. That is all who is live when I shut down here in 6 minutes. So you got somewhere to go when we're closed. But yeah, I'm getting back in the habit of doing my old stuff like I do with the rundowns and stuff. Because on StreamYard, you can't redirect anybody. You know, can't redirect the streams and stuff. So I'd rather just go ahead and do that. So it's 9 p.m. to 11 p.m. each night, Monday through Saturday. If you're on the East Coast, yes, it's 9 p.m. to 11. If you're on Central, it's 8. It's 8 to 10. Monday through Saturday. Sometimes we'll go live on Sunday. Just depends. Or Trucker will go live and I'll join if he's driving. Because sometimes Trucker will go live just out of the blue. Yep, we're always here, and I have all of our channel links down in the description. I try to make sure they're always in there every day when we're live, when we go live. And I try to do different topics. We all do. All of us do. We try to do different topics. Up, I just heard fireworks. And we are banned from having fireworks. Nobody's allowed to set any fireworks off in Oklahoma right now. We're banned. Oh yeah. I mean, watching Trucker when he drives and stuff, different where he goes, it's awesome. It's like I said, as long as the weather permits and stuff, if I have to go somewhere, I'll use my power chair. Now I know I can I'll be able to stream, and I got set up right. I just gotta rig that thing onto my power chair. I'll be live streaming when I go places. Yeah, and I love the atmosphere. I love the sunsets. If he's going the right way, I love seeing sunsets. And when he goes through Pennsylvania, I miss the mountains so bad in Pennsylvania. I love the mountains because especially when it's fall through Pennsylvania, you look at the mountains, it looks like a picture was painted. With all the leaves turning colors you can see in the mountains. Oh my God. That's the only thing, besides my family and stuff and some of my friends back home I miss. But yeah, I miss that. Here they don't call them mountains. Here they call them hills. Down here in Oklahoma, they just say hills. There ain't no mountains, they're hills. Because everything's so much on the, dirt. We have trees and stuff and grass, but a lot of it's just sand and dirt. But, all right, folks. It's that time. I hope everybody had fun tonight. I hope you like the stream. Try to keep it less there as much as possible. A quiet time. Sorry if I went back, some of the old stuff, but Humming Long and I were starting to talk and brought back some memories. And there's some good memories that's in there that we talked about too. So, that was really cool. I appreciated that. So, love and hugs, everybody. Jugs and hugs, titties and beers, all that good stuff from Trucker to Paul. And from Trucker to Paul, no. And me saying, maybe Paul. But have a good night. Be safe out there, guys, this weekend. There's probably going to be more protesting and everything, so be safe. and storms. Love and hugs, and see you tomorrow. Here comes the intro. And thank you, Hum Along, for being in tonight and talking.